Today is the 31st of October 2021. My name is Holazor. I've been playing Splinterlands since 2018, and today is the last day of the season. My last quest is a sneak quest. I've got 7 hours to win 5 battles. I think I can do it in less than 7 hours, because if I'm streaming and this video goes for 7 hours, please send help. So let's jump right in and see what we can do. So the first rule set is, sorry, you can't use sneak. So that's not going to be all that useful. Got noxious fumes as well. I might go with blue splinter again. I'm probably not going to climb for rank unless I end like super close to champ 2. Then I might try. But the worst risk here is falling back into diamond. I definitely don't want that to happen. And yep, the beard's still going. It's still going. And, it's still growing. Okay, fog of war and noxious fumes. I'm going to go with Fortis since it is fog of war. Let's go with sea monster up the front. Kelp initiate to cleanse the poison from them. And then what's something that will keep alive the back line? Maybe. I need another triage. Let's go with Mermaid Healer. And then stuff it. Let's go all healing. And see if the chicken can't be a boss. Hopefully the chicken can be a boss. The waitingest waiting game of the waiting. So Mimosa is not a great choice, for me at least. It rules out all of my healing, but Kelp Initiate should solve that for me. That cleanse is going to be super powerful on Sea Monster. Oh, it's just the start of the stream and already I've got a drink. Now, this isn't vodka. It is water out of a wine bottle, so don't judge me. Or do judge me, I don't care. Okay, now, can I beat a creeping ooze with a sea monster? They're constantly getting back to 19 health. So it's going to be a matter of the fatigue wars. And this is going to take quite some time to resolve. Thanks for the follow there, Trader Jin, Trader Glenn. I can read words. So they're getting back to 16 health. I'm going back to 12. Now they're at 13. I'm still getting back. I should have the win here. It just took a while to get there. See, and then I look at the word Glenlivet, and I'm like, I know that's a whiskey, but still, brain is like words. How to pronounce words? So that was a good outcome for me there. That puts 33 dark energy crystals into the prize pool for you all. I just need to open up my calculator so that I can keep track of all of this and stop killing trees by writing it on paper. So this rule set here, we've got Super Sneak and Equalizer. So I think this one might be a blue splinter again, because I want to not use a melee sneak. I want to use Coral Wraith as my sneak, on account of the fact that they've been using Mylor in their recent game history. So I'm going to put Lobstradamus at the back as well. And since it is super sneak, it only applies to melee monsters. We're going to pop in the Kelp Initiate with Triage. Leaves me with 4 mana for a tank, and the advantage here is I can play anyone I please as a tank. So probably going to go with Tortoise Fighter. That way they will have repair, and they'll have the same mana health as Lobstradamus. Kelp Initiate will heal Lobstradamus, and because it is Equalizer, that means there is space for a chicken to go in as well. Oops, that stuffed up the order there. And we will order our creatures like so. And we will begin. Hey, Vetra Jasak, I am not bad. I'm doing a lot better today than I thought I was, because last night I went out and had a deep dish pizza that was spiced with Carolina Reaper. I thought it was going to be spicier than what it was. So I'm happy to be alive today. Thanks, Trader Glenn. I've been playing since 2018, so my collection has been growing for 3 years. We'll have a look. Twitch trolling HQ. We'll see, because I've got to delegate to some of my alt accounts as well. But I should have some power left over. So that was a crushing defeat for me there. So that did not go well. So we'll go on to the next one. Yeah, and the thing about my collection, Trader Glenn, is that I did have 2 full alpha sets. Then I stopped playing for quite a long time. And then I came back and was sad and had to rebuy a lot of my cards. And I never ended up back in the same position that I was in previously, in terms of card collection. There's so many cards that I no longer have. You guys are going to be sending me to the toilet so frequently. I'll grab a drink after I choose the team for this battle. Oh, yeah, I've been around. I've been around since forever. I'm an ancient boy in this game. So we've got Even Stevens and Holy Protection. I'm going to go with Daria. And probably with Life, because Life has better sneak. well, at least in my collection, I have better sneak in my life deck. So that's going to be, it's even numbers. That means I can't play the sneak I wanted to play. Oh, trapped. I can still make the most of this composition using dragon. I'm going to throw in a armor smith, Naga assassin, throw in a stun. I'm going to try and go with a speedy team here, and then for my last 4 mana, I am going to go with an affliction to try and stop the enemy from potentially healing and see what they bring out to me. So favorite Splinter is probably a combination of 3 at the moment. It's going to be life, death, and earth are probably my 3 favorites if I had to narrow it down, which is not really narrowing it down all that much. Now, for those of you joining me, this is not wine, it's not vodka, it's an empty wine bottle filled with water. So I've got to take 2 gulps because 2 of you have requested that. It's a good thing I can't get water poisoning, right? So they've gone with the Yoden Zaku, so I don't think this is going to end very well for me. But, see, I am glad I brought that affliction and that it did trigger. Yeah, the stun on Basilisk gets pretty intense. Nice, another affliction hit. Slowly digging through their team, but they are also slowly digging through my team. Hey, Lothar Kane, thanks for jumping on. Thanks for the follow there, Sean. And unfortunately, my team could not overcome BC Dragon's team. So onwards we go. So for those of you who are new to the channel, the way I run my giveaways is I play battles. If I win, half the DEC from the wins goes into a pool, then it gets drawn every 20 minutes. Okay, so we've got Stampede and Reverse Speed. I'm sad that Blue Splinter is not available for this particular battle. So I thoroughly enjoy using Frost Giant for this rule set. But what I might do instead, what else has a good trample? I might go with Life. Life with the Sacred Unicorn. And it's going to be Truth Speaker. Yeah, Truth Speaker can maybe potentially stop a trample, but I am basically all in here on Sacred Unicorn. If Sacred Unicorn doesn't get their stuff done, then I will be losing this match. I wouldn't really say I'm a big player. I lose an enormous amount of games. Okay, I'm not mad at the enemy team selection. I'm just not sure why they would choose Scale Doctor, given that there's no armor on the Clay Golem. So I'm unkillable here, so it's just going to be a matter of time until the Sacred Unicorn overcomes their team. I'm only just in Champion League. These misses Seem very frustrating. Come on. I know it's reverse speed, so the unicorn having double the speed of the clay golem is not great, but they should hit at least once. There we go. It just took 13 rounds for them to do it. Alright, so 18 ranking points and another 30 dark energy crystals into the prize pool, so we're at 63. And we'll jump on to the next one. And I am sort of trying to get my quest done at the same time as these random battles, but the overwhelming problem has been the low mana sets and the fact that I don't have a lot of sneak creatures. Particularly in Life Splinter, I don't have the Feral Assassin. I also don't have the beta Elven Assassin, which is a common staple for low mana sneak games. Alright, so we've got Equalizer and Knockout. We've got an opponent who enjoys playing Yoden Zaku, and I reckon they'll probably play Yoden in this rule set and combine it with a Exploding Dwarf, because that's a typical strategy for fire when Equalizer is the rule set. So I probably want to go with two rather beefy, tanky things up the front of my team. Or alternatively I'm going to go with life actually. Try and minimize the initial blast damage that'll come out of the opposing team. And I thoroughly enjoy using monsters like Bill of the Radiant in Equalizer. Anything that's got life leech is really outstanding in Equalizer because they start with more health than you would ordinarily expect. Now, I'm anticipating my opponent's going to play fire here, so I want to go with a magic heavy team. But that doesn't mean that there isn't room for me to sneak in some sort of sneak, which I do want to do, but only if it's going to fit in, because I do want to try and win games instead of just smash my head against the brick wall that it will be the quest. So I might go with Tortoise Chief as my healer for this one. And throw in Light Elemental, see if I can't get them to miss anything. And I'm going to throw in Lens Master to see if the blind attack thingy-madoo will stack. And the order of operations here is going to be this. No, Bill of the Radiant can go in second position. So I didn't end up putting sneak in here, but I've gone with the magic heavy team, anticipating Yoden's going to be their monster of choice, which was a correct assumption. So the first key here is surviving the onslaught. The fact that they have knockout as well, and Spark Pixies is in the game, it's not going to bode well for my shield bearer, because there's the stun. They are now going to get absolutely brutalized by every enemy on the other team. Oh, that was a lucky miss. But now, with any luck, I can withstand this second barrage. Probably not, because they've got a good balance of magic damage in there as well. But the idea was here. It's pretty hard for them to miss when they are attacking with magical attacks and they have such high movement speed themselves. Okay. Can't do it. Can't do it with Earth Elemental. That sounds really weird, Bakweni. I don't know if I have a explanation for that. Okay. Back to basics and even Stevens. So if I play a 3 mana summoner, that leaves me with 12. So I'm going to go Earth. Hey, Killpock. Thanks for jumping on. So that leaves me with 10 mana to play with. So let's go with the most damaging creatures I can find. For the final two, throw Princess in. And chicken can be a piece of fodder in the front line. And we await our opponent's actions. Okay, Archmage Arius, this is probably not going to be a win for me. But it would be incredibly satisfying if it was. Okay, so the chicken soaked up their biggest damage. And now my Halfling Alchemist can soak up one more hit. Yep, easy. Easy and awesome. And that almost brings us to the end of this particular giveaway cycle. That adds another 33 to the giveaway, so I can squeeze in one more battle before I draw it. Draw occurs in 35 seconds. So get yourself in. 44 mana cap, fire plus dragon, odd ones, and close range. So I might go with Yoden myself. I'm going to do a sneaky boy. And since it's close range, it's odd ones out. Does that mean... Oh, right. I'm not playing dragon, but I should be playing dragon for this particular rule set, particularly because it's close range, because that means I can use Vigilator, and with Vigilator's double attack, he is an outstandingly brutal member of the team. Also going to throw in Dragon Jumper. And do we have a sneaker? Yes, we've already got Sandworm in there, but we'll do a double sneak. And we've got 7 mana left for something to put in the front line. Given that it's close range, I might go super unconventional. Throw Warchang in. That's my frontline monster. Gonna hide Phyrexia General and Sandworm so that they can get a couple of attacks in, because I am hoping for the big, enormous melee damage to just destroy their team. Particularly with the opportunity of Dragon Jumper and the sneak of Sandworm. So Sandworm has 9 damage to deal out. Should they be able to actually hit anything? Wow. Beaten by speed. Absolutely destroyed by speed. So all over. And here comes Bladesong with all their friends. And all of the new people are going to miss out on this. So Zarvax, pop in your in-game name in the chat and I will send you the 96 dark energy crystals that I've accumulated over the last 20 minutes through winning. Hey, Garlic Bear. Alrighty, so 96 DEC coming your way, Zarvax. Thanks for entering the giveaway. Thanks for watching me lose some battles and watching me win some other ones. And I'm going to complete that giveaway, click OK on my keychain, and we'll start the next one for everyone who's jumped on from Bladesong. So, for those of you who are new to my streams, how I do this is I play games. I note down if I win. If I win, half the DEC goes into the giveaway pool. And then at the conclusion of the 20-minute period, that is drawn and you get it. So my opponent has been playing a bit of Milo Crowling. Weak magic is in force as well. So Milo Crowling may be problematic, particularly for a sneak rule set. So that's why I am going to go with life, and I'm going to focus on primarily ranged attackers to comprise my team. Let's put Torhalo in as my tank. Grenadier will be nice for the splash damage. I'll throw in Wavesmith. And then I've got 4 mana left. I am thinking that I will put in the Bandit just in case I do win this, which I doubt, in order to try and get the daily quest progress. So they've gone with life. I am very sad that they have brought a fair bit of sneak of their own by way of these two guys. And Lorna Shine doesn't make that any easier. The monster I am most afraid of is their lone boatman, because Shatter is absolutely demoralizing. But I am hopeful that Water Elemental can dodge most of their sneak. But now that they're poisoned, that severely inhibits their ability to be as awesome as they possibly could be. And they are not able to dodge everything. So we get to see the bull do a last stand, but they're not like a Llama Cron last stand. And there's no way I can win that, so onwards to the next battle. So I got asked earlier in the stream if I'm going to be grinding for ranking points, and I'm not sure if that's going to be the case on account of the fact that, as you can see, I'm getting destroyed with all these people that are doing exactly that. So we've got heavy hitters, and everyone has knockout. With this one, I'm going to go with life and bring a sneaky boy, a stunny boy, or stunny girl, I think Spirit Shaman, It's a girl, not a boy. I'm going to follow up the Goblin Thief's sneak with another sneak, and Jin is going to hide out in the middle of my team. It's going to be Failed Summoner. And Chicken to bring up the rear. And we'll see how this goes. Okay, I am glad Failed Summoner is in my team. However, the placement of my Sneak Monster here could have been better. I'm also glad that I've got mostly magic damage myself. But Naga Assassin is absolutely brutal. Lucky I managed to stun them. And I think this is the first win of this particular cycle. So this one should yield quite a bit of DEC. So there's quite a few gold cards being used there. So 27 into the pool for everyone. 1 win towards the sneak quest. 4 more to go. Alrighty, so it is Equalizer, 20 mana cap, bit of fire, bit of earth, bit of life. They've played with a bit of sneak in the past. I'm going to go with Lorna. Going to use Conjurer as my tank. I'm going to use Poison as my main strategy here against Equalizer. The other thing I want to do is to make sure I've got Affliction to try and stop the enemy from healing. And I'm going to throw in a Cleanse and Heal of my own, and then with the final 2 mana I have remaining, I might go with Halfling Alchemist. Try and keep everyone alive. I don't know about being so smart. Perhaps it's just that I make myself sound smart by vocalizing my thoughts. So we have 24 people entered into the giveaway currently. So that is awesome. It's 24 people competing for 27 DEC. So if you're new to the channel and you haven't yet entered, all you need to do is type !DEC and it'll throw you into the draw. Hey Fixer, thanks for jumping on. Alright, so they have also gone with the Life Splinter. Interesting, they've gone with Cockatrice up in the front. They've gone with quite a bit of sneak opportunity, so my backline monster is going to get targeted first. In order for my poison to be successful, I'm obviously going to need to get through the Cockatrice. I'm very lucky that my poison hit the Herbalist, because otherwise they'd be able to pretty much self-sustain in the rear line. That's actually an incredibly good choice of monster for them to use in their back line in this rule set. That's something I might adapt to start doing in the future, is putting something with triage right at the back in a Equalizer rule set. That's really clever. The Herbalist, the Truth Speaker is being like an enormous struggle now, because they keep cleansing the Cockatrice, and when I get it afflicted or get it poisoned, it quickly becomes back to full health. So I'm not going to bother watching the rest of that one because that's going to end in tragedy for me. All of the tragic tragedies. So what have we got now? We have a knockout and equal opportunity rule set, 42 mana. Thanks for the follow, Zavan. And it looks like they don't have very high level creatures other than in Dragon Splinter, so ideally I'd like to play Death, but Death is out of the question for this rule set. So I'm going to go and fight Dragon with Dragon. I'm going to go with Water Splinter for this one. And I want to play some opportunists that are also going to be able to get in there and do a whole bunch of fantastic crap to the enemy's lineup. That leaves with 5. What can I play for 5? I'll throw Scale Doctor in for 5 mana. Now, I don't have anything with Sneak in the set here. Hey, Hilo, thanks for jumping on, and thanks Zavan and Garlic Bear for making me drink more fluids. There's the gulp for Zavan. There's the one for Garlic Bear. Let's go with this battle. Oh man, the speed. The speed is destroying me here. Equalizer had 4 chances to hit. All of them missed. Yeah, that's not going well for me. Next one. See, the risk here is me falling back into Diamond League. I want to try and avoid that. Because that'll cost me 20 chests. But at the same time, I want to get these last set of daily chests out of the way before the end of the season. Alrighty, reverse speed. And every splinter is available. So I'm going to go with Chancius and throw in Shieldbearer. Thanks, Bladesong. Thanks for sending your friends and your viewers my way. I appreciate it. Okay, we've got Shieldbearer. Throw in Bill of the Radiant because she's a slow creature as well. Gonna throw in Evangelist to inspire the Shieldbearer. Now, the other inspire, which is pretty risky, is going to be Silver Shield Assassin because they are a bit faster than what I'd like for a reverse speed rule set. And I'm going to throw in a Grenadier. And then finally, let's throw in, if we can afford to, no, a bit too expensive. What can go in my last position here? I'll go with the Lord Arianthus. Just to be an annoying little shit. That's what I'm going to do. Just fiddling about with the order of the monsters here to make sure that I'm potentially doing the most optimal. But we'll see how we go. So, we have Yoden Zaku to battle. So I've gone with mostly ranged, which is fine by me, because Shield Bearer will flick missiles straight back at them. However, my team is slower. That was really annoying. My strategy of using Silver Shield Assassin, GG, not going to watch the rest of it. Onwards to the next one. So I've only won one battle in the last 15 minutes. But that's what it's like sometimes. Champion League is very competitive, and the other thing that's important to remember is that every battle has a winner and a loser. Unless it's a draw, then there's two losers. What an interesting part of lore. If you find a toilet in your dreams, whatever you do, don't use it. Okay. Close range, healed out, low mana set. I'm going to go with death. So we're going to throw in Contessa. Going to stick with the low mana creatures for this one. So Giant Scorpion is going to be in the front. Considering there's no healing, don't need to worry about that fun stuff. And then we will be throwing in a Cursed Slime Ball in second position. Or actually, let's go with Shadowy Presence instead. I'm going to put Shadowy Presence on the end of the team, protected by a Furious Chicken, so that my sneak creatures can do more damage. Now I'm actually thirsty, so I'm going to drink. No need to waste your channel bids. Okay, so let's see what comes for me in the next battle. I didn't even bother to look and see what my opponent had been playing. I am sort of trying to force my daily quest at this point. But we'll get there. Cool, so Contessa cancels out Selenia's +1. So it's a level footing there. Ah, very nice. They've gone with Lightning Dragon. So with any luck... Damn. On the miss. Awesome on the thorns. Awesome on the poison. Damn on the blast. Cool. Poison has taken care of that. Now this is where it's potentially very dangerous for me, because backfire is brutal, and Naga Assassin has huge speed, so Chicken is not going to be able to overcome that. So that was a lesson in getting wrecked, as have many of the other battles been for me today. At least the battles are not taking very long to find. That's probably the only positive coming out of today's stream. Okay, so looks like we're going to be playing Llama for this rule set. Llama, we'll throw a Cron in. Now, the dangerous thing here is them also playing a Cron. So I will be employing a Goblin Thief to do some sneaking about. However, I don't mind if Pellicle Mercenary ends up doing a Last Stand instead. And with my last and single mana, I'm going to throw Brownie in. And we shall see what happens in this battle. So my goal here is to try and kill potential Kron at the back line. So they've gone with exactly the same lineup. Llama, Flesh Golem. They've got a Kron at the rear of their team, but they've also got a Mitika Headhunter at the front, which is going to be obnoxiously brutal. So if my double inspired Goblin Thief can't do anything useful, that's going to make me pretty sad. Okay, this is looking pretty good for me. Because now the Mitika Headhunter can't attack. Sure, my brownie's gone out of existence. But Kron entering Last Stand on only minuscule health works out well for me. And not only that, that contributes to my sneak quest, and it adds 24 dark energy crystals to the giveaway I'm about to draw. So, high-low, congratulations. 51 dark energy crystals coming your way. You can pop your in-game name in the chat, that would be much appreciated, and I will send across those 51. I will start my next battle while I wait. Hey Clove, thanks for jumping on. Aim True, Spreading Fury, and thanks for the sub there, Clove. We've got life and death available. Fighting against someone who has not fielded any life or death, but what I'm trying to do here is scope out any neutrals that they might be able to use. So given the fact that it is enrage and everything is always going to hit, I'm going to go with Contessa because I want to bring in Dark Huan. Because everything's going to hit, Grim Reaper sounds like a cool choice. Also, they have Affliction in case they play life against my death. And then the plan is going to be a sneak, try and pursue my daily quest. I'm going to throw in a cripple and a dispel. Then, well, I don't have to worry about the enemy sneaking at me, so I'm going to put Shadowy Presence right at the back. Actually, it's pointless to put them right at the back. Grim Reaper should be right at the back. And let's hit that battle button. So, Hilo, still waiting for your name in the chat if you're still here. Thanks, Hitcher, for reminding me to drink. I'm nearly done with the water in this wine bottle, so that's good. Okay, so they've gone with death as well. That means my Corrupted Pegasus heal is going to be useless on account of the fact that I don't have a Thoros Nightshade in there to do a cleanse. And they have an enormous amount of damage in their team because already my Dark Huan has fallen. That Retaliate was brutal. Okay. On we go. And for those that just subbed, you've got this little piece of magic to use that people seem to love. So we don't have a message from Hilo um, in the chat. So I'm going to assume that they are inactive. I'm going to pick a new winner. So Mithaki, pop your in-game name in the chat, and I will send you the 51 DEC on account of Hilo's inactivity. Well, if you save up your channel points, you can get them, or you can alternatively subscribe as Clove and Bjorn, thanks to the gift, now has. So we've got Equalizer and Unprotected, so no armor. I'm going to try and do what I saw my opponent doing in the last battle. So I'm going to go with Herbalist in the back line so that they have Cleanse and Triage, so they will be essentially self-healing the whole time. And that will enable me to bring out some Sneak, because that's going to be my entire strategy. I don't want to focus on their front line at all. Let's go with Pelacor Conjurer as my tank. Now, what else can I throw in that will help with the sneakiness? A Sandworm would, but it's a little bit too expensive. I've only got 5 mana left. Maybe a Cave Slug. And then with my final mana, I might go with Silver Shield Bard for a additional cleanse and an additional rear wall, and off we go. Thanks for popping your in-game name there, Mithaki. I'll send through the Dark Energy Crystals after this battle. And if I win this battle, I'll include the winnings from this one. Alright, let's see. So they've gone with Onyx Sentinel in their front, which is okay, because I am focusing my attack on the back line, but Jesus, the Grim Reaper has hurt incredibly there. Cool. Poison has done its job. Zintar Mortalis plus the Fallen Spectre has just destroyed my ability to do any damage. So that's not going to be a win. So let's throw through those 51 Dark Energy Crystals for Mithaki, which was my half of the winnings I got from the last 20 minutes, and I'll start the new giveaway. Thanks for jumping on, Garlic Bear. Have a good night. Hope to see you again next time. Alright, let's go back into trying to slay this daily quest. That's the commons and close range. Oh, I just got another bottle into reach so I could drink more water, Guan. So I'll get to that in just a moment. So my opponent has been playing a bit of everything with Rise of the Commons and close range. I think I'm going to go for Earth Splinter. going to focus on low mana people. And again, I'm going to focus on the sneak mechanic with Goblin Thief in there. Close range also means Earth Elemental is awesome because this 3 monster combo is just an outstanding source of just absolute destruction. Alright, 4 mana left. I'm going to throw in an Elven Mystic just in case they bring healing as well. And Child of the Forest at the very back. Protect my Goblin Thief in the middle there. And see what we get. Thanks Crypto Ace. I've been playing the game since 2018, so I've had a very long time to accumulate various cards. Thanks Luthien. I put together the overlay myself in Photoshop. So I've been using Photoshop since forever as well. So grabbed the artwork off the Splinterlands game page and went from there and just put stuff together. Thanks for the follow, Noz. I'm going to call you Noz because that sounds very Australian to me. And thanks for jumping onto the stream for the first time. Ditto to you, Jingo. Alright. Plateau Emberstorm. Furious Chicken. My failed summoner is in for a world of hurt here. And there was the world of hurt, thanks to Phineas Rage. Affliction is awesome there. Didn't keep them down. But now it's Phineas versus my entire team. Oh, the retaliate. At least it's close range. Oh no, the miss. Okay, I'm happier with that outcome. That was a clutch win by the Child of the Forest. I'm glad I put them right at the back of the team. So that's the definition of quite literally a good game. That one there. That was incredibly satisfying to watch, and it could have gone either way. So that one was 22 and a half mana. I haven't forgotten to take the drink. Again, it's not vodka. It's not wine. It is water in a wine bottle, which I drank previously. So thanks for that, Guyan, or however I say your name. Good to keep me hydrated so I can keep growing this beard. The water feeds the beard. The giveaway still has another 14 minutes left on its timer. And I need to win more games to get more Dark Energy Crystals into that pool. So I'll be drawing that in 14 minutes time. Okay, so we've got back to basics and Rise of the Commons. Only common and rare monsters, so that doesn't stop me from using Yod and Zaku, and that's exactly what I'm going to do in this rule set. And what are we going to do? We're going to go with a chicken, and then everything else is going to be every ranged monster I can possibly fit into my team. And the ranged monsters that do the most amount of damage as well. I'm probably going to swap out Furious Chicken. But now what I need to do is order these monsters so that the ones with the most damage are at the back. So, Goblin Chariot goes at the very back. Flamesmith is going to stay closer to the front because Fire Elemental Alright, that's going to go there. Mantoid's going to go there. Fire Elemental's only got 3 damage. Spark Pixie's only got 3 damage. Furious Chicken. No, I'm not swapping out that team. It's going to be Furious Chicken for the win. I've been streaming every day for the last 20-something days. So, been streaming pretty often. Alright. Now, my chicken is going to perish. But the goal here is to try and take out as many of their other monsters before my chicken perishes and before they start digging into my team. So the armor on the lone boatman is going to be a bit of a roadblock here. But I should have enough health to get through. And that was nice and brutal. It was a pretty cheap strategy on my part, but it worked. I've added 26 Dark Energy Crystals to the giveaway pool for that one. So we've got 22 people entered into the giveaway currently. And we'll queue up for the next battle. I just want to try and smash through these battles as quickly as possible. And there are 12 minutes left to enter the giveaway if you haven't already. In order to enter the giveaway, you need to follow in order to be able to chat. And then you just type !DEC in the chat. And that will get you an entry to win. Okay, so this battle here is taking a little bit. Alright, what have we got? Even Stevens and target practice. My opponent has been playing with mainly magical damage this entire time, so I am going to throw Magic Reflect at them. I'm going to do a Mimosa Nightshade style Magic Reflect. Unfortunately, I can't play Haunted Spirit, which is what I really wanted to play in this particular rule set. So instead, I might go with Lorna and throw Clay Golem in. No, actually, I'm going to go with Earth Splinter. Because with Earth Splinter, I can do some awesome Magic Reflect using Minotaur Warlord and back up Minotaur Warlord with Failed Summoner. Have the princess there to do some healing, and I believe I can throw in Sorcerer for Silence, which is what I'm going to do. That also brings me Affliction, which is super valuable. Now I'm left with 5 mana or less for the rest of my team. I am going to... So I've got to pick two 2-mana creatures fundamentally here. I'm going to go with Halfling Alchemist as a bit of a sacrificial lamb between Failed Summoner, because if they're going to use Ruler of the Seas, which I anticipate is going to be the car, it'll hit Halfling Alchemist, then it'll also hit Warlord and Failed Summoner. There'll be 2 Magic Reflects come about from that, which will be good fun to do stuff. And I might put Swamp Thing in at the back of the team in order to slow down the team and reduce their health. That's my strategy for this one. I'm making the assumption that they're going to be playing Blue Splinter, but they've gone with Life. Okay. But they do have magic. The very same magic I have. The key thing here is going to be hitting cockatrice in the first place. So they've managed to take out my... Okay, now I should be good. Because once Minotaur Warlord gets going now, they should get going. The only problem is the enemy team has too much damage. Damn. Alright. I've still got a little bit of leeway here to be able to try and stay in Champ 3. Okay. Reverse speed, 48 mana. Water splinters available. I think this is going to be a job for Dragon and Life together. So we're going to go with Daria Dragon Scale. Throw Life in. And let's go with Shield Bearer. I want to use Cave Slug because they are nice and slow. Throw in Truth Speaker. Armor Smith. So that's our front line. Now I need to get some damage into my team. So I'm looking for slow but steady people who do damage. So sure, we'll throw High Priest Darius in, given that I've got tons of mana left. And I might even throw Diamond. No, I was going to put Diamond Dragon in, but they've got a slow and I don't want to speed up the enemy team. So instead I'm going to go with Bill of the Radiant. And I've got no fear of sneak happening to my creatures. So the only thing that's going to utterly destroy me here is going to be enemy magic damage. And guess what they've played? Magic. And I've got a pretty magic damage heavy team myself as well. So my shield bearer is going to die fundamentally in the first round. But they will get resurrected. But they only get resurrected once. And now the sandworm comes in and donates, so no chance of winning that. Next one. So we've got 5 minutes left for me to try and win one more before this next giveaway goes out to everyone. And by everyone, I mean whoever gets drawn. Okay. Knockout. Aim true. 44 mana. I'm going to probably try to do a sneaky fire team here with Jotun. And I'm just going to ignore the knockout rule set fundamentally. Bring me all your sneak monsters. That's quite a few sneak monsters. Where is Phyrexia General to give all my sneak monsters extra attack? Got 2 ranged attackers in there as well. I'll throw Magnor in. Make sure that the rest of my team stays alive as long as possible, hopefully. Maybe. And then I'll put Spark Pixies in to pretend that I care about the knockout rule set. So they've gone with Prince Renan. Oh boy, am I glad I brought Sneak. And the speed is going to help me as well. Nothing like an enraged Magnor. Beautiful. That Sneak is incredible. So now Magnor's gone. Oh no. That's alright. Everyone's stunned. Awesome. Poison. Blast. I think I might have this. There we go. So there's something in common with all of my wins here. Most of them have been using Jotun. So perhaps I just need to spam more Jotun. Alright, 4 of 5. Getting close. And just shy of a minute and a half left for the giveaway timer. The giveaway is now at 70 Dark Energy Crystals. Okay, my opponent has played life, 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 life. Knockout, close range. Going to try to beat life with Earth. Yes, I'm going to go with Llama, but I'm going to go with Kron. And where is Spirit of the Forest, Mythica Headhunter? Kron's going to go in between there. I want someone nice and quick. Actually, let's throw in Centauri Mage. They will repair the armor granted by Spirit of the Forest. Still got 7 mana left. Let's do Hail Hydra, and we will throw a chicken in as well. So the chicken can go here, and I'm happy if any of these monsters do a last stand at this point. Alright. 16 seconds for the giveaway, so this will be the last battle that will contribute potentially to this giveaway. They've gone with Yoden Zaku. Now, what else do they have in their team? Well, Owl to the Sandworm. Mainly because of the snare that Sandworm brings to the party. Oh, the Retaliate missing is just sadness. So much sadness. But we have managed to chew through. Come on, Retaliate. Yes. Oh, Retaliate chain. Retaliate again. Oh, that was perfect from the Hydra. But now it's not so great for everyone else involved. Kron still gets in his last stand, so I should be able to win this. That was a entertaining battle to watch. I quite enjoyed that one. Alright. So that adds 25 more dark energy crystals. So we're at 95. So I hope you guys are still here for this giveaway. 95 dark energy crystals goes to Tajimakan. Are you still here, Tajimakan? Or Tajim Khan, if I can get your name right. Pop your name in the chat if you're still around. I'm going to start a new battle, and if your name hasn't been typed into the chat by the end of the battle, I will redraw. Okay, let's see what the next battle is going to bring me. Okay, close range, weak magic. Crookmancer has been played, Brighton Bloom has been played, Byzantine Kitty has been played. I'm probably going to go with a team that has snares. So I reckon I'm going to play Earth Splinter. And the snares that I'm after are indeed Grenadier and Child of the Forest. Now the other monster that I want to throw out is Earth Elemental. And I want to bring in the Princess as my healer. So sort of recreating that same team structure that I was using just before. I am going to go with Flesh Golem in the front line. Now I've got 9 mana left, so I'm going to throw Sandworm in at the back. So Tajim Khan, if you are still around in the Twitch chat, please put your name in the chat box, your in-game name that is, so that I can send across these dark energy crystals. When I've concluded this battle, it'll be too late and I will redraw for a different winner. Alright, so they've gone with Byzantine Kitty. I predicted they would probably play Dragon. Now, my snares aren't really going to do all that much. But hopefully... Oh no, the miss. The miss from Sandworm. And the brutal destruction of everything by Vigilator. Okay, Sandworm should be safer now. However, it's going to be a struggle to take down Cornelius. I need every attack to hit. Awesome. 1 health. Child of the Forest with the clutch. So, I've concluded that battle. We haven't heard from Tajim Khan, so I am going to deselect them as the winner and pick a new person. Nozim, are you still around? Because 95 dark energy crystals will be coming your way if you pop your name in the in-game chat. Let us know if you're still here. Cool. Congratulations. What's your in-game name? Cool. I'm copying and pasting that. Thank you for being a fellow 0 instead of an O. Just like my name, it's a 0 at the end of my name in-game as opposed to an O. Alrighty, so you should have that in your inventory now. So it's now time to open up the daily quests. And sorry, I didn't remove you as a winner. I just clicked that instead of completing that giveaway. But you should have those dark energy crystals in your collection now. So I'm going to start the next one. And we've got quest chests to open. So again, this one's going to run for 20 minutes. I'm going to continue playing some more battles after I open my daily chests. And we will be giving away half the dark energy crystals that come with the chest rewards as well. So I'm going to go ahead and click the claim button. And let's see what we get for today. And now, because I'm in Champ League, it's going to be quite a few chests to open here. Alright. So we got a legendary potion, an alchemy potion, a gargoyle line, 8 dark energy crystals. So that adds 4 to the giveaway pool. Alright. A Pelacor Deceiver. Oh, nice. A gold foil Heatsmith. Another gargoyle line. 10 dark energy crystals. So that adds 5 to the pot. 4. So that's another 2. Alright, 3. I'll say that's 2 because I can't be bothered sending halves. 4. So it teased me there with the gold foil Heatsmith, but then everything else has been low numbers of dark energy crystals. A Pelacor Mercenary. Nice. Bonesmith. Pelacor Bandit. I'm going to open from this side. A Pelacor Conjurer. Another Conjurer. An Alchemy Potion. Legendary Potion. Legendary Potion. It's not a shaking chest. And a Heatsmith. So that's a pretty decent haul, particularly the gold foil Heatsmith. So I am not angry at those results. Now, I have 353 ranking points to get to champ 2. That means I need to win like 12 games in a row to get there. So let's see what happens, and let's see what Splinter I'm playing next. Okay, I guess I'm playing Death. We'll see if Death is available. Death is the only Splinter available. How perfect. Alright, so Death with a 17 mana cap. And it is Melee Mayhem. So unfortunately, I don't have a Zintar Mortalis, so I'm going to have to pick Contessa given the low mana available here. Melee Mayhem, I'm going to go with a Curse Slam Ball plus Shadowy Presence to give them as much health as possible. I'm going to throw Halfling Alchemist in, and I'm probably not going to go for the Melee Mayhem part of the game here. I'm going to go for the whole, let's do some magic damage. You know what, I should play Haunted Spirit. So it'll be Haunted Spirit, magic damage, Shadowy Presence, and then I probably want to try and I'll throw in a Grenadier, a Furious Chicken at the back. But I think it's going to be a whole bunch of sneak monsters from the opponent, and they'll probably be playing Zintar Mortalis. No, they have gone with Cryptmancer. And they do have a whole bunch of sneak monsters as well, which is going to be very painful for me. And watch as Screaming Banshee kills most of my team with the kill there. via a self-inflicted redemption. And yeah, my poor little haunted spirit doesn't stand a chance on their own here. And that's all she wrote there. Thanks for reminding me to take another drink there, Chef DJ. Let's do that now. While I come into the queue for another battle. And we'll see what happens. Okay, let's see if the wheel's going to predict again. Okay, so it's over to life. No, life is not allowed this battle. Water is also not allowed this battle. Fire, sure, I'll play fire. I've been playing since 2018, so I've been around since alpha. Okay, so we've got Lost Magic. So no need to be afraid of magical attacks. I am tempted, very tempted to play Jotun. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go with Jotun. Given that there's going to be no magic attacks, Wavesmith seems like a poor choice. I wanted to play Wavesmith. Heatsmith, sorry. Magnaw seems like an excellent choice. Let's go Magnaw plus Grenadier and Flame Monkey and a chicken. And see how that goes for me. Yeah, there's been plenty of decent breaks in that sort of 3-year period where I sort of didn't play for a little bit or didn't really give the game my full attention. But I wasn't around for the launch of the Untamed packs. I saw it happening and thought, I've got my alpha and beta cards, which I still did at the time when Untamed launched. And then I sort of lost interest for a bit. Went off, did some other things with my life, and then came back when Untamed was about a quarter of the way through selling through and thought, I need to get these cards because the game had completely changed. Let's go for another battle. Yeah, cards in the market are insanely expensive, whether you buy or don't rent, particularly at the end of the season. The price spikes up like crazy. Alright, we've got Healed Out and Unprotected. And I'm going to go with Daria. And I'm going to go with a sneaky team. And Jinchwala can be my tank. There is the good old Sneaky Sneak. There's Sneaky Sneak. One of you, and then I'm also going to throw in the maggots. I think there's a better choice than Jinchwala to be at the front, to be very honest. That choice is probably going to be Giant Scorpion, and then I'll throw Manticore behind. Then that should allow me to squeeze in the Furious Chicken as well. And see how that goes. I think that bot's broken for me, Maplelicious. I've been trying to get it to work. It worked for like a day or two, and then it died. Let me just bring up Discord on my other screen, and I'll see what I can do to try and refresh the connection with that bot. me just a moment. Let me check to see if what I've done here for the Splinterlands what worked. Doesn't look like it worked, unfortunately. Okay, let's do this battle and see what happens and then keep playing. So their snipe is strong. Mantoid. Damn, no poison. Yeah, I'm not winning that game. Okay, next one. Okay, so we've got Lost Legendaries and Armored Up. Sounds like piercing is going to be the way to go. Or, actually, probably magic damage. So let's go with Mimosa. And see what we can throw in that has piercing. I'm going to go with Deceiver in my front line. And then it's going to be a series of afflictions and some poison. And then I've got 8 mana left, so let's throw in Octopider to synergize with the Deceiver. Put Grim Reaper at the back. Swap these two around, and off we go. I'd say you definitely want to focus on summoners. Pyre is a really good choice. They've got excellent utility. They're easy to play. Sandworm is probably the best neutral monster in the game at the moment. And they remain sort of a crucial sort of sneak monster. But yeah, it all depends on where you want to end up. But bronze level, Sandworm is sort of like a necessary evil to be in your deck, and they scale all the way through to the higher leagues as well, really well. What doesn't scale through the higher leagues is my ability to pick teams that are consistently winning. The magic reflect here is just so brutal. And then Sandworm hiding behind all that magic reflect in the middle of the enemy team. I was undone by the fact that I didn't bring any sneak of my own here. If I had brought a Sandworm, it would have been a better outcome for me in that battle. Okay, let's see how long's left on this particular giveaway. So we've got 5 minutes, and there's 15 dark energy crystals, because guess what? I haven't won a battle in the last 15 minutes. Okay, Lost Magic, Explosive Weaponry. I'm playing Dragon, and I want to play Dragon with fire on account of their speed. And Cerberus, Serpentine Spy, Naga Assassin. She's going to be right at the very back there. Throw in Flame Monkey. Let's go with Fire Elemental. Then for a... Ooh, no, let's put in Dragon Jumper for the opportunity so that they can get right in the middle of the enemy team. And that makes me reconsider. No, I'm not going to reconsider. I'm just going to go with this lineup. Maybe I'll dump Fire Elemental. What are my other options at 5 mana? Maybe I'll put in Scale Doctor. No, let's go with Exploding Dwarf. Put Exploding Dwarf at the front, and if Exploding Dwarf does their thing, awesome. If they don't do their thing, well, bad luck. Thanks, Shilun Shapokin. It does seem like I need all the luck today. I don't think I'll be climbing into Champion 2 for my stream, but hey, I can't have every victory in the world. And it's taking quite a while to do their thing. But that's all right. I can be patient. The only problem with that is it means that there's less battles going into the giveaway pool. Feels like it's been longer than 40 seconds. I might win this one by way of the enemy just surrendering or not submitting a team. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm good with that empathy. So I can see I am at 198 followers at the moment. So 2 away from 200. So I feel like that's a bit of a milestone on the peaked blogging platform, which runs sort of adjacent to Splinterlands on the Hive blockchain. I think I've got about 2,000 followers there. So I'm going to call that a 10% conversion rate. 10% of them have followed me to Twitch. So that's awesome. And I think there's something wrong with this battle. It's it was just stuck on waiting. Let's see if it actually happened. It did actually happen, but I lost. So there's that. Let's try to grab another battle and see how we go. This will probably be the final battle for this particular giveaway. And unfortunately, there's only 15 Dark Energy Crystals in here. So I'm hoping I can crank out a win here. I'm fighting someone who has gone Jotun, Balnamore, Mimosa, Llama, Stampede, and it's equal opportunity. So let's go with a stampeding choice. And that stampeding choice is going to be a Sacred Unicorn. And we're going to back that up with, let's back that up with a Linakari Mistress. I am tempted to put in a Crystal Smith. But Linakari Mistress is going to heal the Crystal Smith. What else? I want to go with 2 more 4-mana creatures. Let's go with Heatspringer on account of 4 damage. And I think Light Elemental, try and force the enemy to miss. Alternatively, do I go with, let's go with Grenadier instead, yeah. Grenadier, and then since everyone's going to have opportunity, we'll go with Lensmaster as well, in case they bring anything with armor. And I will reorder that and submit this team. Now, let's pick a winner, see if they're still around. Ocean B, congratulations. Are you still here? If so, pop your name in the chat, and I will send through your Dark Energy Crystals. So my biggest problem here is going to be actually hitting the enemy. Their blast damage is also going to be a bit of a problem, but that's Jotun Zaku for you. Damn, there goes the Linakari Mistress. Cool. I will send through the Dark Energy Crystals now. And unfortunately, it's only 15 because I failed to win a game in the last 20 minutes. But that's the risks we run by playing in Champion League. So you should have that in your in-game balance now. And what I want to do is have a look at some of my Guild Brawl battles from yesterday that I submitted. So Guild Brawl battles are different to standard battles. So I've got 4 battles where my opponent has now fielded a team, so I can go have a look at the outcome. And this is a nice way to give you guys a little look at how gladiator cards function in the game as well. So for this battle, I chose to go with Llama Mage. And when I was selecting my team, I really wanted to use the gladiator here to sneak up a storm. This gladiator is fundamentally just like Silver Shield Archer, but it looks like in this battle my opponent only submitted level 1 cards, and that was it. So I don't know whether or not that means good things or bad things, but for me what that means is this is probably going to be a win. But what I want to see is the Bloodlust go crazy on this monster. So Bloodlust is an ability that's unique to Gladiator cards currently, and it means every time they kill a monster, they gain 1 of every stat. So you can see by the end of the battle, they ended with 5 attack, 5 speed, 6 health. So they were pretty freaking amazing. Let's have a look at this next one. So I played Sun Gazer, they played Yoden Zaku. I went with this guy, and what was the rule set for this one? So the rule set was Melee Mayhem. So that's why I've played Vigilator in the team as well. But given it's Yoden Zaku here, I don't know that I like my chances. Oh, actually, this is looking pretty good for me. Unfortunately, the Gladiator hasn't stacked up kills. It's been all the Vigilator. So the stun from Dragon Jumper won at that game for me. Okay, I've got two more to watch here. So I've gone Sacred Llama Mage, they've gone with Lorna Shine. Right, I went with Unicorn Mustang. And I tried to go with the Sneak again from the Gladiator. But the Sneak won't really work because it's going to have to all go through Shield Bearer. So this one could go either way, I think. But the Bloodlust from this monster might do some cool stuff. Hopefully. Why you kill Steel Goblin Thief? Oh, they're not really going to be able to do all that much as a sneaker on account of Divine Shield. But they're getting there. They're growing in power. So next round they should just, yeah, nice. That's a really powerful card for Guild Brawls. And then I've got one more to watch. See what the outcome here was. So I've gone Mimosa, they've gone Chancier, so hopefully cancelling out their healing. And they've got quite a bit of the healing. Now all of their attacks are going to lead straight into Dark Hoon. All of my attacks are going to go straight into Shield Bearer, which is beneficial for me because Shield Bearer doesn't have any magic resist or anything like that. Very nice. Of course it gets resurrected. It dies again. It's going to get resurrected again. Okay, now everything's going to start going into the enemy's chain golem. Watching these guild battles is pretty fun on account of things like Bloodlust. It's such a fun mechanic to watch. Watch it go crazy, and even when you win a battle, you're kind of like, oh man, I didn't want that to end. I wanted to see how much more powerful that monster could have gotten. There it is. Now they're on 5 magic damage. So Gladiator cards are just really fun to use in Guild Brawls. So that's pretty good for me. Where am I sitting among my guildmates? 4-1, 2 lost. So that's way better than me in the actual gameplay here. So I think I'm gonna call myself a Champion 3 for this season, which will leave me resetting at the bottom end of Diamond, which is okay with me. Because if I play some more games and I fall back into Diamond 3, I'll have to fight my way back up through Gold, and that's not something I particularly want to do next season. I want to try and stick around in Diamond and challenge for Champion League again. As we can quite clearly see, having not won a whole bunch of battles in my recent history there has led me to make this decision for today. So that's where I'm probably going to leave my stream for today. I've been going for just shy of 2 hours, so it's been good fun, but I'm not going to abandon you all. I am going to see who we can send you off to as a next place to go. So we've got Splinterlands Coliseum on. So I think I might send you towards them. I'm going to take a drink for Chef again. My voice didn't get as gravelly today because people kept reminding me to drink, so thank you for that. Appreciate it. So if you want to join me with our raid onto Splinterlands Coliseum, let's get it done. If not, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you all again tomorrow. Thanks for watching.